Welcome to Terror Tales. Tonight, we uncover the eerie story of the Ghost of Ashwood House. Prepare yourself for a tale of haunting encounters and chilling secrets that will leave you feeling uneasy. At the edge of a small, sleepy town stood Ashwood House, a grand yet forlorn mansion that had been abandoned for over a century. Locals spoke in hushed tones about a ghostly presence that haunted its halls, the spirit of a young woman who met a tragic end. Determined to uncover the truth, I decided to spend a night in the mansion. As an avid paranormal investigator, I had explored many haunted locations, but none had the sinister reputation of Ashwood House. I arrived just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the overgrown grounds. The mansion's facade, once majestic, was now cracked and covered in ivy, giving it an eerie and unwelcoming appearance. Stepping inside, I was greeted by the oppressive silence of a long-abandoned house. Dust motes danced in the dim light, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. The grand staircase, once the pride of the house, creaked ominously as I made my way up to the second floor. I set up my equipment in the master bedroom, where the ghost was said to be most active. The room was filled with antique furniture, and the walls were adorned with faded portraits of the mansion's former inhabitants. Among them was a portrait of a young woman with a melancholic expression, her eyes seeming to follow me wherever I went. As night fell, the temperature dropped sharply, and an unsettling feeling settled over the house. I began to hear faint whispers, too soft to make out. The air grew thick with a sense of foreboding, and I felt as if I was being watched. Suddenly, the door to the bedroom slammed shut, and the whispers grew louder. I turned on my audio recorder, hoping to capture the sounds. The whispers seemed to be coming from all around me, filling the room with an eerie chorus. I followed the sound to the portrait of the young woman. In a moment of clarity, I realized that the spirit was trying to communicate with me. I spoke aloud, asking who she was and what happened to her. The air grew colder, and the whispers coalesced into a single, mournful voice. "Help me," the voice pleaded, filled with sorrow and desperation. Determined to uncover the mystery, I delved into the town's archives the next morning. I discovered that the young woman in the portrait was Elizabeth Ashwood, the daughter of the mansion's original owners. Elizabeth had fallen in love with a stable boy, a forbidden romance that led to tragedy. Her parents, enraged by the affair, had locked her in the master bedroom, where she eventually died of a broken heart. With this knowledge, I returned to Ashwood House that night. The atmosphere was even more oppressive than before, and the whispers returned as soon as I stepped inside. I made my way to the master bedroom, where Elizabeth's spirit awaited. I spoke to Elizabeth, expressing my sympathy for her plight and promising to help her find peace. The whispers grew louder, and the room grew colder still. Elizabeth's ghostly figure appeared before me, her eyes filled with sorrow. She pointed to a hidden compartment in the wall, which I had not noticed before. I opened the compartment to find a stack of old letters, written by Elizabeth to her forbidden lover. The letters revealed their deep love and the cruelty of her parents' punishment. I read the letters aloud, hoping to give voice to Elizabeth's pain. As I finished the last letter, the room was filled with a brilliant light. Elizabeth's spirit seemed to smile, her expression finally peaceful. The oppressive atmosphere lifted, and the whispers ceased. I knew that Elizabeth had found the closure she needed to move on. Leaving Ashwood House, I felt a sense of accomplishment. I had uncovered the tragic story of Elizabeth Ashwood and helped her spirit find peace. The experience left me with a deeper understanding of the pain and sorrow that can linger even after death. Thank you for joining us on this eerie journey through Ashwood House. If you enjoyed this tale, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. Sweet dreams, if you can.